Hello fellow gardeners, it is Southern California coastal gardening. It is Sunday, June 18th, and I'm just here to show you my vegetable plants. So currently I'm inside my fence garden. I have a couple of beds and then a couple of what do you call it, fruit trees within the fence garden. I did a video yesterday on a 1-year update on all of my fruit trees, so you can go ahead and go watch that, and I'll put the link on the description box. All right, to start off with, I'm going to start right there. This is my collard tree that I've had for 2 years. I got a cutting from one of our neighbors, and luckily it rooted, and now it's like 6 feet tall. It's a lot taller than me, and I'm 5'7". I have 2 of them, and in my raised garden I have several peppers and tomato plants and cucumbers. So we'll start off with this cucumber here. It's Armenian cucumber, and this is also an Armenian cucumber. Over here it's the sunburst zucchini, and there's edemame, and this is a it's called Little Bites cherry container tomato, and that one is called early container tomato stupis, I think that's what they call it. That's how you say it, not entirely sure. Here is an Italian basil, and green onions that needs to be cut, and about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peppers. I overwintered. They're about, I think it's their 3rd season. Those 2 is not doing very well, and those 4 are doing pretty well. Actually, I have 6. So I got some fruit on this one, and then some behind, and flowers on that tall one there, and fruit right there for that one. They're all what are they called? It's a hybrid pepper, and it's called Just Sweet peppers, and they have very thick wall, and they turn yellow, and they're super sweet. Over here is, I just transplanted last night. There's my sun gold, another basil, sweet basil, and another sun gold. I'm going to the next bed. This is I don't know what it's called. I don't have the name for it, but this is both the same type of zucchini, and I've been harvesting a bunch of zucchini, and just your typical zucchini. Nothing special about them, but I think they're supposed to be container zucchinis. Oh, there's the tag. Let's see. It is container zucchini ostia. They're pretty big. And this one right here is my eggplant. God, it's a big one. Oh, Black Beauty. And then there is my berries tomato. Produces a lot of cherry-sized tomatoes. And then I have some basils around there, some green onions, and then my okras are over here. Here are my okras. I got the burgundy and then heavy hitters. I don't know how well they'll do this season. Last season I didn't get a lot of okra. I think it's because they didn't get enough sun, so I moved them to the bed where it gets full sun. And then I have some more, what do you here, and this one I am growing for the first time. It's called Katrina, and look at all those. It's so small. Look, it has like 4 fruits. So, and they don't need pollination, so that's, I'm like really excited about this. So can't wait to try them. All right, moving on to my outside my fence garden. I got containers here. This is another tomato, container tomato. I don't remember the name of it, but it's gotten pretty big. Here's my rosemary. And then this is green bean. I think it's jade green bean. This is some type of flower, I don't remember. And this one is God, what is this? It's the sweetener, stevia plant. So I bought one stevia plant from Lowe's probably 2 years ago, and every year I cut them all the way to the ground, and every year they grow back, which is awesome. And I've had this rosemary for 3 years, and I need to start using it. Here are my volunteer basils and some type of flower. I can't remember what flower this is. And then another jade bush beans. There's another volunteer. I believe it's a cucumber, and a couple of volunteer peppers. Don't know what they are. All right, and here is my green stalk. It's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier, I guess. God, this thing is invaded with aphids. It's my trap crop. Anyway, it's mostly strawberries. I got them from, I think, Park Seed. They were having a sale. So I bought them and put them in here. And they seem to all survive except for one. I pulled it out because it was dried out. And here is my green peppers. And these are my jade bush beans, but they are invaded with aphids. I believe those are aphids. I don't know. I'm just keeping it so then the aphids doesn't bother any of my other plants. So that's the goal. Here's a couple of vegetable here. Tomato. What is this called? There's also another container tomato, but I can't find the label. Anyway, it's supposed to be a beefsteak dwarf tomato. Some basils, and then there's my cucumber, and I believe this is also container cucumbers, bush slicer. So I'm growing these for the first time, and one so far, not like the Katrina, but I can't wait to try these. And then a couple of marigolds, and also a marigold there, because it's supposed to be a good companion for, at least for tomatoes. All right, tomato here. This has been growing since, I don't know, I think the end of summer of last year, and finally it's turning red because we're getting sun finally in Southern California. And over this too is both jalapeno. I bought them as a start. There were 2 in the plant, so I separated them, and now I got 2 jalapeno plants. And some volunteer Thai basil, volunteer Thai basil, and volunteer marigold in that big container there. Oh, and so a lot of the volunteers, because I got a lot of marigold this year, like volunteer marigold, so I just transplant them down here, so then I can transplant them to the beds in the fence garden to repel. All right, these 2 are cuttings from my berries, a tomato there. So I'm rooting them just in case something happened to the berries there. I have 2 backups. Right, here's my 4-tier green stalk, mostly with strawberries as well from Park Seed. 1 Katrina cucumber, 1 potato, It's not supposed to plant those two together, but the potato is going to come out soon. Here's some Swiss chard, which is one of covered with aphids or whatever those are. So I guess considered a trap plant. I don't know. There's a couple of jade beans there growing, and then another potato plant there. Here's another pepper, just sweet pepper that I overwintered. Nothing at the top. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, it looks alive, so I'm not sure why it's not putting out any leaves or fruit. But some seeds have been growing. I'm not having any luck because I like just sweet pepper, not having any luck with sprouting them. This is New Zealand spinach, regular spinach, and then sunburst squash, marigold, more Thai basil, lemon basil, garlic chives, no luck. I don't know what these are, but this is shishito. Alright, these two, all this 6 pots are just sweet, but only 2 germinated. I don't remember what these are. I think it's Felicity, which is the non-hot jalapeno, and I believe this is shishito. Lemon balm finally sprouted. Took a while. I mean, I spread probably more than 10 seeds, but only 3 germinated. More Thai basils. Man, these are just prolific. I did not plant any of these. They're just from last year because I let them flower because the bees love the flowers, so I just let them go, and then they spread and I get more plants. And I think these are more basil. There are some strawberries here. Look how pretty the flowers are. They're gorgeous. Strawberry, and then strawberry, and then catnip. Beautiful catnip. Oh, and then this is my dark night bluebird. It's supposed to attract all the pollinators. I've seen bees here, and also what else have I seen around this? Butterflies and hummingbirds. Hummingbirds love these. And then there's my other strawberry planters. These are not doing so well, so I don't know. Maybe it's time to pull it out. I'm not entirely sure. They're not getting enough sun or something. And the soil is wet, so I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with it. It was okay, but now it's dying. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I have one strawberry here, but something kind of crawled into it and ate it, so I'm not going to touch that. I got a couple. I don't know what type they are. I've had them for so long. So anyway, everybody have a wonderful day, and happy Father's Day to all dads out there.